Today we're here in Western Nebraska, and we're looking at a plot with microfeed added to side dress. Microfeed is a side dress micronutrient package geared for high pH soils, which is what we have here. And to our left is the treated, and to the right is our check. And just walking into it initially, we can see there's a little more height on the left than versus our check. So our microfeed's showing a little more above ground growth. And we're gonna go out here and dig up some plants, check some roots, and see what we can find. Okay, so we're looking at our corn plants from our microfeed plot here that we added the microfeed in at side dress. The 3 plants on our right are our microfeed plants, and the plants on our left is just side dress. Okay, so we've got some plants dug up here where we're doing some flood irrigating. Our plants aren't quite as far along as where we stopped first, but it's pretty easy to see the reaction to the microfeed that we added into our side dress. Our microfeed here on the right and regular side dress on the left. You can see we have a huge difference in the amount of fine roots on our right, and we also are picking up some stalk diameter. We're also getting more top growth on our microfeed plants. Just taking a look here real quick, kind of a summary on our plots here. This is the corn we dug out from our center pivot overhead irrigation. This is our corn where we dug up the microfeed plots in our flood style irrigation, and treated on the right and regular side dress on the left. We do have some of these microfeed plots in Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan. So looking forward to learning a bunch about this product. Looks really promising. We're seeing very similar in-field results as to what we saw last year. Today we're back out in Western Nebraska looking at our sugar beet plot, where we're comparing the plant growth regulator by itself with adding Logan's Premier Zinc and Mag to that. And we're going to do some plant digs and see if we're continuing to follow through on what we saw early on in the season with better growth and better root mass. Just as a side note, we had talked in the first video about the seed size a little bit. I had mentioned that seed would stay attached right there, still attached. Okay, so we got a couple plants dug up here, and I just wanted to kind of show you again how much difference there is between if we just get a plant kind of pulled out and how much roots are kind of showing versus what is actually out here in the soil. You can see there's still, there's a lot of fine roots coming away from that sugar beet from what it kind of looks like initially. When you pull it out of the ground, you tear a lot of those finer roots off. So there is actually a pretty good amount of roots coming off of that. These sugar beets that we're looking at right here are actually with the plant growth regulator and the Premier Zinc and the Premier Mag added to that mix. So we got some beets dug up. We dug up 2 beets out of 3 different rows. We're looking at our addition or our extra treatment on the right with Logan Ag with the Premier Zinc and the Premier Magnesium added as an in-furrow treatment. Seeing some improved root mass on the main taproot, but I've been really surprised to see how much more lateral roots we're getting off of that main taproot. That's pretty impressive, really touching a lot more soil where we had the zinc and magnesium addition. We've got better top growth as well, and I'm impressed to see that that's still carrying through as an in-furrow treatment.